some you cannot relate. This feel like Plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the Father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see this. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek girl, a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rapture just happened. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rapidly skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Slow, I move the young Coleone, soprano, baby Tony. Straight out that east side, my breakfast was eggs and fried bologna. Can't politic if you neutral, I with members only. I pulled up that face with I ain't sitting at home. Come on, that can get some. Yo, this been my new, this the playground. Yo, this been my sister sandbox. Bar running turf, I got the landlock. Put it in the pot and make.
All right, finalist number 3 is
Lalo, do play. I don't know, I was really drawn to this one. For one, I like the logo that he used, but I also just like the overall design. It reminded me of like a superhero, and like, you know, to some people, basketball players are superheroes, so perfect.
All right, so he doesn't have a team name, Corey, so what would you name this team based on this superhero?
We was out here, game train, came out of if I fall off, I can do the same thing. Rap game, face all over these magazines, I can't slang things. Insane, bunny rabbit, throw it down for the set. VBs when you see me, hold these. And my money roll, it do not fold. Got a roadie day.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Look at Memphis. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And, of course, Los Angeles. A few spots down the ladder right now.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard. And for the Lakers, they've got Anthony Davis. There's Boucher out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 2. So the Lakers win the tip. And it's Davis at the elbow. There's the triple. Westbrook can't get it to go. Brooks with it. Over James. And the shot is long. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And the dunk by James.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Passes it to Morant.
Los Angeles foul.
Payne for 3. Traps in the tray.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it. And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in his last outing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the other team. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Morant. James with some nice D. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Westbrook, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Adams' shot is off.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A 3-ball. And LeBron James good for 3. James has got 5 now.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Westbrook with the steal. Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Kicks to Brooks. Morant surveying the D. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Back to Boucher. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Chris Boucher.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so Boucher nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Chris Boucher.
Your Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Birch is checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Anderson outside. That shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Here's Clark following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Count it.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Birch, it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Anderson in the post. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. first. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Howard. And it's Eric Paschal in for Kem Birch. Here's Jones. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And then Monk with the dunk.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. It's stolen by Monk.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane. The instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. In the corner, it's Melton. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range, offensive rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Lakers leading by 3. And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Lakers foul, Eric Paschal.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
Tyus Jones.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Finney-Smith kicks to Monk. Finney-Smith passes to Monk. Outside Westbrook.
That's all you.
Launches it. It's not going to go for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess up the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now here's Melton. After the miss from Malik Monk. Driving to the basket. Lock at 6. The 15-footer on the basket by Jones. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Davis, the pass to LeBron. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. And here's Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Morant kicks to Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Now here's James. He's got 7. Back to Davis. On deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with it. Now guarded by Monk. They get it again. Here's Adams. And Boucher sends it back. Davis kicks to James. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Bain, covered by LeBron. Bain passes to Adams. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Oof. Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Out to Morant. The pass to Bain. Brooks for 3. Good on the triple. Brooks has got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Reeves. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Launches the 3, and it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Here's Jackson. 1:46 left in the first half. Pass to Morant. Into the lane and finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Memphis leading by 6. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Davis, the pass to Reeves. Davis kicks to Monk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Bain. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's stolen by Adams. Now the dish to Morant. Pass to Bain. Now here's Morant. Monk defending. Yep, that one goes.
And with the pace that Morant plays with, that mid-range is a great option. He can surprise defenders expecting Ja to drive it.
The shot by Monk is no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Davis sends it back. Here's Reeves. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living, and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here's Morant. Passes it to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. The pass to Bain. Now here's Adams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Morant. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Howard kicks to LeBron. Over Brooks. Goes back up. Howard can't hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Davis. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kem Birch comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for LeBron. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Come get it, come get it.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Whiteside's checked in for Dwight Howard. The Grizzlies also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Birch kicks to Whiteside. The shot, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now, here's Whiteside. It's good from long range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Some changes for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. So here's Westbrook. He has 6. Driving the lane. Tillman grabs the miss. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. We're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Birch, following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Melton passes to Tillman. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. Lakers trail by 20. Here's Reeves. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now Brooks. He's got 12. Pass to Tillman. Back to Brooks. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
Anderson with the block.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points.
You know, Kim Birch started his career in the D-League. He was undrafted in 2015. The D-League is now called the G-League, but he played for Sioux Falls. He's a Canada native and was named an all-star in that developmental league, showing promise in the days ahead.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Westbrook with it. And now by Anderson. Lakers working the ball around now. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's stolen. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Finney Smith. Got a piece of it. Another shot, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark's checked in. Memphis leading by 23. Outside, Jones. Clark outside. In the corner, it's Melton. They get it back. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. It's Boucher out there with LeBron James. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Here's Melton following the basket by Dwight Howard, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Lobbed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And the basket is good. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 5th foul. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Anthony Davis.
Memphis leading by 21. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Morant, no good on the free throw.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Melton. After the miss from Malik Monk. Inside, here's Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Monk. And, Greg, you talked about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Near the three-point line, it's Augustine, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Bain. A rebound by the Lakers. Monk for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
The Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. A beautiful reverse layup. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Williams. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lakers passing it around. Off target with his 3. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Conchar. His 3-pointers off the mark. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And so it's Memphis with it after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And stolen by Williams. Morant against Augustine. Morant dishes to Culver. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. He doesn't get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Birch kicks to LeBron. There's the drive, and James throws it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustment tonight against Los Angeles. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for
John Morant.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now, here's Culver. Lobbed up there for Clark. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The dive for the ball. And he gets it back. Bradley kicks to Pascal. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. That shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes to Concho. Cans it from downtown.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
First one falls for him.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Now, here's Culver. Defense right on him. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, you know, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. This shorty bad and she bad, she know. She know I'm coming. I got one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back and I'm on the jeans. My bro see he got it. I'm finna ball like I'm Kobe. Too bad that she don't know me. Yeah, she wanna go ham, so ham all on me. Yeah, and she know she a bad vibe, so I took her off in them streets. Yeah. We came from nothing to something. Now they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London. Blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide. Not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmerized. Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah.
That's right, reach down and pull the cash out, make me love you, take it last out, yeah. Honest in my hand, want it, spend them bits, yeah. I'ma take all I can get, that money keeps the, yeah. Honest in my hand, want it, spend them bits, yeah. I'ma take all I can get, that money keeps the, yeah. Can't catch me, he don't have stamps, so I call him Big Daddy. If he want the first, he gotta cash at me. Honest in my want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get, that money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get, that money keeps up. Yeah.
regardless, spending my hard-earned. I'd rather get a purse than deal with the heartburn. She don't wanna work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gon' have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's just really disheartening. But I done paid for all kinds of nursing classes. And now she said she wanna be a makeup artist. You don't want the chips if it got the guac missing. You only want the bins if it's AMG kitted. But if I get pinched based off suspicion, is you gon' sing like Bobby in New Edition? Forget it. Mama told me, so I did it. But that Samuel in Pulp Fiction, I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian, you with my lineage and dividends. Peace and light, I wish you all the love. Please get out my house, I'll call the. I think I have spent my final buck. I think I'm out to lunch. So honest, in my head. Honest, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all that. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest, in my head. Honest, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all that. That money keeps up. Yeah, baby.
And finally, last but not least, our fourth finalist in the jersey design contest is... we have this Dotcation Gaming jersey, designed by T-Real Talk 211. What can you tell us about this?
I really love the colorways of this jersey, like the sand on the bottom half and, you know, the beach vibes going up on the top half. It all comes together for one piece. It's kind of like art.
It's pretty awesome that you can take a theme like a vacation and actually make a jersey that represents all of that and more.
A tremendous night here in downtown San Antonio, Texas. Not too far from our location tonight. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Hi folks, Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Thursday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And we talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Chris, you were counted on in your first season.
Yeah, and it was fun, BA. I mean, my rookie year in Golden State, I averaged over 30 minutes a game. Baptism by fire, but it definitely helped my game grow.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Boucher in at the 4-man position. And for San Antonio, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. Here's Vassell. Here's Murray. Converts on the jumper, and easy too.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And San Antonio has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. A clear look for Murray. The kick out to Johnson. Davis with a rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. To the paint. And the basket by Boucher.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Good on the shot.
Fantastic move by Richardson. I mean, and this guy is 200 pounds. Hard to stop on the bounce.
Here's Bradley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Pass to Pirtle. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Birch is checked in.
Cam Birch.
On defense, the Lakers. Murray finds Richardson. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Misses the layup.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Pass to Vassell. Launches a 3. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe. Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans, I mean, he never made it past the second round. Playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Back to Bradley. Pass to Birch. It's James on the wing. For 3, Westbrook. And the Lakers get it back. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Richardson against James. From 9 feet. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Web. Hard to fault him for that one.
Well, at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both need each other to compete for a title. Give them credit.
And there's the call on Ken Birch. That's his first foul of the game. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. And the Lakers also making a switch. Monk's checked in. Here's Collins. Here's Johnson. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by James. Monk for three. The Lakers with another miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here's Richardson. He had 9 points in his last time out. Yes, it's good.
There's the toughness in Richardson, absorbing a lot of contact and powering through.
Here's Birch. Vassell with the rebound. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Johnson. McDermott comes in for Richardson. And it's Walker in for Vassell. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For San Antonio, Lonnie Walker the fourth. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Birch. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Whiteside, the pass to Howard. Outside Monk. 4-3. Here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You got to keep Whiteside off the glass because he's a huge threat to put misses back in.
.157 left in the first quarter here. They double team Walker. Howard with some nice D. The Lakers trail. Outside Monk. Pass to Howard. Now James. Back to Howard. Hey, puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? But even so, these teams learn about each other tonight. So much changes from year to year.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Collins. Rebounded by the Lakers.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
At the line for the Lakers, Dwight Howard.
That free throw no good.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Walker against Monk. Walker draws the double. McDermott for three. And the three-pointer goes. McDermott's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Yeah, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
San Antonio leading. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First free throw is good. Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. Good on both. And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Outside Monk. Pass to Westbrook. Down low. Jacks up a three. And it's Monk missing. Now here's Walker. Collins with it. Pounded by Westbrook. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
This is where you want Collins to get the ball. He's a throwback kind of big man who thrives inside.
Here's Tucker. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right. Well, he can be a one-man army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got to rally those around him to win.
We got to do it together. And I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
Assist from MyLeague Monk.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. The passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Russell Westbrook. P.J. Tucker is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Avery Bradley. Bradley, that's good. Bradley's got 5. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And Tucker gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Right wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's Bradley. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Bates Diop. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Bates Diop. Richardson comes in for McDermott. Vassell, he's checked in for Walker. And Murray subbed in for Jones. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Boucher comes in for Tucker. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Westbrook. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He's so skilled at finding ways to get to the line. Davis staying aggressive and going at the deep.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And C-Webb is a superstar big man who can play power forward or center. It's interesting to compare the talents of Anthony Davis with a great like Tim Duncan.
That's tough for both of them. Elite two-way talents, and both of them will go down as all-time greats.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Monk's being assertive off the catch. It's a challenge for the D to get up on him because he's so quick to rise and fire.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Murray with it. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Bradley. Back to Davis. Monk for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Back to Murray. Outside Richardson. Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Davis, the pass to Monk. From downtown. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. To the inside. Johnson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Boucher. Tries again, and he lays it in.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 5 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Westbrook finds Monk, and here's Boucher. Here's Bradley. No good on the three. Outside Murray. Takes a three. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Davis. Over Pirtle. Davis can't hit. San Antonio has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Johnson against Boucher. They kick it out to Murray. Drains the triple. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDermott comes in for Johnson. And it's Walker in for Vassell. Pass to Monk. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. Gets the three to fall.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Murray drives in.
One of the more improved players over the last few years.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So it's San Antonio now. Pass to Richardson. Puts up a three. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
Graceful range shot by Richardson. I mean, he makes finding holes in the perimeter look rather easy.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Walker finds Collins. And he lays it up and in. Collins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
No hesitation to get it to him. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Drops in the three.
Their three-point shooting has improved this quarter, but it's still not where they want it to be.
Pass to Richardson from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. And here's James. And it's James with the jam.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
A 2K Sports Halftime Show.
close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Well, for San Antonio. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Ball movement was a real factor for them. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. You get those opportunity looks, good things going to happen.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Oh, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
The Lakers trail. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. DeJounte Murray is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at taking it strong and picking up the foul. Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James with more all-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. On the wing, Bradley. James outside. Inside. Here's Davis. That one goes. Count it. Davis has got 6. And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds. Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley-oop.
Pretty good battle going on here in San Antonio. Murray passes to Richardson. Now here's Johnson. Check by James. It's Johnson with a drive. On the wing, Richardson. No good on the triple.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Pass to James. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Vassell. The 3-ball. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 7 assists in the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Davis hits.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
On the wing, Richardson. Misses the 3.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he gets that one. 10 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land in the 3rd quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
It is rarely a question when it comes to Bradley. He's consistently knocking on the defense's door.
A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. Bates Diop comes in for Richardson. And it's Jones in for Murray. And the Lakers also making a switch. Birch, he's checked in for Boucher. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Vassell. They get it again. The shot, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Bradley, that's good.
Always looking to attack and does not let up. Bradley's tenacious when he's on the hardwood.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. A good look from Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Lakers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Bradley. And finished off by Davis.
Well, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These guys are hustle plays to be game changers.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for Vassell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Monk's checked in. Here's Walker. Open shot, McDermott. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
And the basket by Monk.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Now Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be a second foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Jones. Pass to McDermott. Now Walker. The 3. Counted from distance. Walker's got 7 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second.
A minute 39 left in the third. Jones with the ball. Here's Collins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Collins, if you ask me, he has a bright future in this league. His work ethic, his drive to get better, it's infectious.
Zach Collins. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Lakers in the lead. Monk finds Davis. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Walker. Pass to Bates-Diop. Back to Walker. The 3 is up. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to McDermott. Stolen by Davis. Now here is James. Kicks it out to Westbrook. They get it back. Here's Birch. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Nice shot by Walker. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Back to Birch. And there's James from the arc. Connects from downtown. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, there's nobody quicker with an answer than LeBron. He hit a 3 against him. This just lights his competitive fire.
Here's Walker. No good.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Lakers on top. They lead by 6. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here. Let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to take charge of this game. Don't be passive. He wants them to impose their will.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Monk, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Monk's got 20.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Walker. Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Richardson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 8 assists here tonight.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And here's Monk. Here's Boucher. Vassell with the rebound. Tipped away. Left side, Johnson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. Murray for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He lost his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Johnson passes to Murray. With the drive. Richardson for 3. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There's James on the wing. Outside Monk. Pass to Howard. James outside. And it's James with the jam.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open teammate.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Howard. Pirtle, pass to Richardson. Murray with it. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Pirtle finds Richardson. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting you roll that freely on the glass. Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
And now Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Monk. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
I mean, you know, Davis's reputation really does precede him. Every time he steps on the court, the other team starts to look nervous.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And that one drops for them.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to Davis. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Davis has got 17 now, just in the second half. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Murray. To the inside. Collins uses the glass to finish the layup.
Upping his intensity in these moments is clear. Collins loves taking important shots.
The Lakers in the lead. Bradley inside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
James passes to Boucher. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Richardson. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Richardson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is why Richardson is out there. I mean, his team trusts his ability to come through in the clutch. And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Outside Murray. Now here's Johnson for 3. Oh, nails the triple.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. James finds Boucher. Davis drawing the double team. Westbrook with it. Richardson picks him up. And stolen by Murray. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. From behind the arc. Richardson, no good.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they're within reach now. If they fail to execute, this could be talk about a big-time shot from Davis. No, he is.
And the Spurs call time here. They're on top by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Oh, he nails it!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
That's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They're losing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Johnson with a bucket.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose. This lead to score.
Time called called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. Let them run up there and have the handle. Holes in the game with the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do with my peak. Dream team, I do to my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the ball. Mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
Now keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now keep singing.
Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that. I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough. That's love.
That's what?
That's love.
That's what? My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told.
Push it. Now keep singing.